For this week's Friday function, we're talking about user adoption and making it easier for your users to communicate with each other about what to do and to make training a little bit easier for those who are in the warehouse. In relation specifically to warehouse data collection, or IFS WADACO, which is the IFS handheld solution for barcoding and mobile warehouse tasks. So what we're going to show is the ability to just update these icons here, which are just a standard scanner out the box icons, with your own custom icons so that your users can more easily say, click the palette or click the cart or click whatever it is that we choose to use. It's very, very simple to do. So we go into the data collection configuration. If you are experienced with using warehouse data collection already, you'll know and understand the processes and how they are they're working in conjunction with configurations. If it's not something that you've worked with, then do let us know. We can give you an overview and explain some more detail around it. But we've got two transactions at the moment that are released. I've got my goods in with GS1 and I've got my goods in with generate serials, which is on the right here. Now that's fine, but it's a bit of a mouthful if you're just talking to each other and maybe training someone who's brand new. So instead of having a long description that I have to use, what I'm going to do is update the image that is within the application so that I can more easily say to your user, just do X, Y, or Z. To do that, I go into this menu image tab, simply hit browse, and then go and find the icon that I want to use for this. So for goods in with a GS1, the likelihood is that I'm doing something like scanning a barcode. So I'm just going to select this palette icon, save. And then for goods in with generate serials, it's likely that I'm going to be making a list within the application. So what I'm going to do is go for this clipboard here and then just hit save. And as soon as your users then start to use warehouse data collection, they will see those new icons. So what I'm going to do on the phone on the right hand side here, I'm just going to go back to my menu. And then in my goods in, we'll see that those icons have now been updated. So now when I'm training users out, if I'm bringing in a whole palette, then I say to them, just click the button that's a palette. If I'm bringing in lots of serial numbers, I tell them, just click the one that's the clipboard, and then it will guide you through the process. There's more detail to go into with warehouse data collection, but that's a nice little user touch that will just make it slightly easier for people to communicate with what needs doing and to train your users on how to use the application. Hopefully that's useful to you. Look forward to seeing you next week.